Hello. Toc, toc, toc. I'm knocking your door to remind you that today is a new moon, or the 30th of the full 30th of fifth month. The year is 2149, and it is like a Thursday, 28th of July. It's a new moon. As every month we have the half moon, the 8th medicine Buddha, and full moon is Buddha Amitabha's day, and the new moon is Buddha Shakyamuni's day. So today is Buddha Shakyamuni's day. It's something very precious. On these 3 days a month, if you could really try to keep our body, speech, mind very virtuous, everything what we do, physically, verbally, mentally, positive way, based on good heart, has incredible benefit. You know, the half moon is the medicine Buddha's day, full moon is Buddha Amitabha's day, new moon is Buddha Shakyamuni's day. So today is Buddha Shakyamuni's day. So I would remind you, you all know, but I would remind you, please try to be aware, be mindful, try to do anything what you can do by your body, by your speech, by your mind, positive on the basis of good heart. And so, of course, there are so many things we can do, but at least try to be loving and try to cultivate love to everyone, every living beings. And when we talk about the love, it need to be unconditioned love. Love is something really precious. Love eliminates anything that's related to selfishness. That is something that we need to overcome if we really want to be free from suffering and cause of suffering. We need to cultivate love. Then we need to cultivate, we need to generate compassion. Compassion is an antidote of aversion or anger. All the problems comes from the irritation, anger. So therefore, if you could really cultivate compassion, then that would naturally eliminate anything that's related to the anger. And then, if we could try to cultivate joy in anything that what we perceive and experience, instead of jealousy. Jealousy is not going to solve any problem. Instead of jealousy, if we could cultivate joy, when anybody enjoying happiness, we should rejoice. Likewise, when we encounter a situation that involves pride, it's so precious for us to cultivate impartiality. So these are the 4 main things: love, compassion, joy, impartiality, that we should be able to be aware and cultivate, and we should try to overcome of selfishness, anger, jealousy, and like a pride. So that is, I simply would like to request you to be aware of, as there's not a single being wish to suffer. We all want to be happy, including animals, humans, animals. Everyone want to be happy. No one want to suffer. For this, if we could try to maintain mindfulness, constant mindfulness, awareness, and cultivate love, compassion, joy, and impartiality. On the basis of these four limitless thought, limitless, boundless thoughts, and also be aware of the six transcendent. That is to say, be generous and disciplined and patient and diligence and concentration and also try to cultivate the wisdom. Those are very, very important. If we have the opportunity to cultivate the four boundless, six parameters, then I think it will bring peace to others, it will bring peace to ourselves. Bringing peace to others is bringing peace for oneself. Then it is so, so precious to remember the enlightened ones who are our guide, and even to pronounce the Dharanis has so much virtue and blessings. So I would request to follow me and chant together the homage to Buddha. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dharmaya, Namo Sanghaya. In Tibetan, we would say Sangye la kyapsu cho, Chu la kyapsu cho, Ginu la kyapsu cho. Then Dharani of Buddha Shakyamuni, who is most kind and compassionate, guide of ours, is Tityatha Om Muni Muni Maha Munaye Soha. Even you have a chance to pronounce once has so much power and virtue and blessings. So let's chant at least 3 times. Deyata Om Muni Muni Maha Munaye Soha. Deyata Om Muni Muni Maha Munaye Soha. Deyata Om Muni Muni Maha Munaye Soha. 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 It's also considered so precious for us to pronounce the Ye Dharma mantra. Om Ye Dharma Hetu Prabhava Hetu Tekin Tathagato Hayavati Tekin Chayu Naruda Evam Vadi Mahashamanaya So. Translation of that in Tibetan, it's reads as follows. Chunam Tamji Gulechon, Teju Tejin Shepa the Kajin Chimbitigation. Dekwachi and Bajan go up on so watch Rangisan Yons, Dennis and Yetembayan. Chunam Tamji Gulechon. all phenomena Dharma manifest from the cause. The cause is mentioned by the Shakyamuni, the Buddha, that it is important to avoid any forms, any kind of negativity, and engage in virtue, especially train our mind. This is what Buddha indicated, so therefore always try to be aware of what's going on in us, by our body, by our speech and mind. Try to avoid any forms of harm that we are causing to others. By body, by speech, and by mind, try to avoid them and engage in virtue to bring happiness on the basis of love and compassion. It's so wonderful. Even we allow ourselves to engage in virtue once, it will make such a big differences. Therefore, on auspicious days, day like a new moon, if you could do this, it is so important that we can make a change in us, around us, in the world. And also, Buddha Shakyamuni, when he is about to pass away, that he mentioned he would manifest as Guru Padmasambhava. So we call upon, we supplicate to Guru Padmasambhava, reading his mantra, which is very, very important, one of the most important, the mantra Bajra Guru Padma Siddhyo Om Bajra Guru Padma Siddhyo Om Bajra Guru Padma Siddhyo Om Bajra Guru Padma Siddhyo. Now we supplicate the Lord of Great Compassion for the well-being of all living beings. As we encounter all forms of trouble in this world, and we can contribute to reduce all conflicts through love and compassion, especially calling upon Lord of Great Compassion. Om Mani Padme Hum Om Mani Padme Hum Om Mani Padme Hum. Now we call upon Buddha Amitabha. Om Amindevare, Om Amindevare, Om Amindevare. It is so important that we have no obstacles, hindrances in our life. The Buddha Amitabha would grant us the blessings. For that, So the Amarane Jivan De So Amarane Jivan De So Amarane Jivan De So. Now to remove obstacles, hindrances, and to protect. One of the most powerful one to call is Aryatara, Mother Tara. Dare do dare do re so. Dare do dare do re so. Dare do dare do re so. Now we shall pronounce the Dharani of Medicine Buddha. Deyatam Bekanze 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 Mahabekanze Raja Samudgate So Deyatam Bekanze Bekanze Mahabekanze Raja Samudgate Soha. Now we call upon Lord of Wisdom, Manjushri, so that we find the correct state of mind based on wisdom. Umara bhajana de, Umara bhajana de, Umara bhajana de. During this day of the new moon, I would supplicate and request every one of you to engage in virtue. Try to avoid any harm to anyone, whether it's human or animal. Please try to be aware of what's going on in your body, speech, mind. Try to engage in virtue. That's my humble request. And all of you have the right to be happy, in peace and freedom. That freedom really depends. It's in our hand. If we engage in virtue, we don't need to worry. We don't need to have fear of anything. If we engage and opposite to virtue, negative thoughts, negative actions, then of course what we can expect, nothing but trouble. So please try to do what you can, virtuous actions by your body, by your speech and by your mind, and try to help, whether it's humans or animals, in whatever way you can help. So that's my humble request, and I will extend my love, unconditional love to every one of you, and wish you all a wonderful, wonderful day. Then from after full moon, after new moon, then comes different months starts. Instead of like fifth month, it starts from tomorrow, the 6th month. 6th month is something really very, very important, that after Buddha's enlightenment, at the request of many, Buddha very kindly accepted to teach. And then he turned Wheel Dharma in the garden or deer park. He began to teach, so that incredible, the day starts during the 6th month according to lunar calendar. 6th month according to lunar calendar. So it starts. When it's going to start? From the 29th of July, and it starts, and then on the August, first day of August 2022, start the lunar calendar, according to lunar calendar, the 4th of the 6th month, 4th of 6th month, year 2000 according to lunar calendar to 2149. And on the 1st of August, starting this wonderful, the day of what we call in Tibetan Chunkur Duchen, day of the turning wheel. One of the most important events took place in this world. Thanks to Buddha's teaching, that so many beings achieve freedom. So I would request you to mark this day in your calendar, in your schedule. Which day? The 1st of August 2022, which is Monday, and it's like according to lunar calendar, it's the 6th month, and the 4th day of the 6th month, 2149. So whatever actions you do, it multiplies hundreds and thousands. So please try to mark on your calendar. So from the 1st of August on Monday, Buddha's turning wheel, or the teaching day starts. So please do everything what you can do. Avoid all harms, which are nothing else than cause of suffering. Engage every possible virtue, which is nothing else than the source of happiness, on the basis of good heart, on the basis of unconditional love, compassion, joy, impartiality. Please engage in practice of generosity, discipline, patience, diligence, concentration, and wisdom. This is my humble request. Please make sure that you would remember 1st of August according to solar, and according to lunar calendar is the 6th of the 4th month. 4th of 6 months, 4th day of the 6 months. What did I say? 4th day of the 6 months, which corresponds to the 1st of August. Please try to prepare, do everything what you can. Make your life wonderful and achieve peace and happiness to everyone and to yourself. With all my best wishes and love, I would request you to be aware that today is a very important day, which is 28th, the Thursday of July, is a Buddha's day, a new moon, and then like first day of August start this most wonderful day that Buddha taught. So please mark in your schedule 1st of August. I wish you all most wonderful and happy days.